Hi everyone, welcome to day one of sneak peeks at my new top 10 stamp set. I'm so excited for you to see this set. I think that you're going to find it really useful whether you are a card maker or a scrapbooker, and that's all I'm going to say about that right now. Several of you though have recently asked for a tutorial on how to use border punches, and since the project that I've put together to show you today starts with border punches, I thought today would be a great day to put together a little tutorial for you. So I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Okay, so to show you how to use these border punches, I've got quite a few of them here. Actually, these 5 are pretty much never away from my desk. I use them all the time, so I keep them right here close at hand. This is the scalloped edge punch from Stampin' Up, and I always, when I'm punching with these border punches, I start in the center. If I'm going to do a whole row, which you usually are when you're doing using a border punch, I start in the center of my cardstock, because if you start on one end and work your way toward the other end, you can end up with uneven scallops on both sides. Let me show you what I mean. See how I've got just like a half a scallop here and a half a scallop here? Well, if I had started on the end, I might have ended up with, started with a full scallop, and then it would have been off on this side and it might have just been a little snippet or whatever. So I find that it's just easiest to get both sides even if you start in the middle and go one way and then head back the other. The other thing that I do, I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's some little sort of frayed edges that are usually there after you punch on some of these punches. It kind of depends on the punch and how old it is and how much use it's gotten. But if you just run your finger over that, you can smooth those little rough edges out and you're good to go. So that was the Stampin' Up! Scalloped edge punch. The other thing that I do is I don't normally punch these right over my desk because then I end up with all this trash on my desk. I have a trash can right here to my left, and usually when I'm sitting here I just turn in the chair, punch it over the trash can so all those little bits end up in the trash, and then I don't have to clean up my workspace later. So there's another little tip for you. These are the Fisker's punches. This is the upper crust punch. And you just want to line up, after you've punched it once in the center, then you just line up the pattern here with the pattern that you've punched with the pattern that's printed on the punch itself. And then you do the same thing on the other end. Just line those little guys up and punch, and there you go. And this is the apron lace punch, also from Fisker's. Oh my goodness, I love this punch. You guys are probably sick of me using it. It kind of sticks a little every now and then because there's a lot of little grooves to go in. But usually it can get unstuck with just a little bit of pushing it back and forth. And we'll do this one other one. Pardon my arm there. Kind of a weird angle for me to do these up in front of you. I'm sorry about that. And again, sometimes you get the little frayed edges on that one. So there's that. See, all these little bits are starting to get in the way. Okay, and then these punches are the, they're from EK Success, and I don't know exactly what they call this particular style of punch, but it flattens out, and if you slide this little lever on the back, it pops open. So you can basically lock it into flat position, and then it stands up, and you can store them super, super easy in a drawer or whatever. So we'll do this one, and same thing, just put it in the center, then do one side, and then do the other. I believe that is the dotted lace punch. I think that's what this one is called. Isn't that so pretty? Good job, EK Success. And lastly, this one is another one that's right up there as one of my all-time favorites. Clean this mess up. This is the embossed curve punch, and oh, how I love it. It's just really, really pretty. I don't even really care that much about the embossing part of it, as just those big, wide, sweeping scallops are just so pretty. And we'll just smooth that off a little. And there you have it. 5 different scalloped or otherwise, that one's not scalloped I guess, 5 different punched borders.